What's up, Mikey-Maniacs? Today I'll be talking about all the new information we got from the many different hands-on impressions for WWE 2K23. I was hoping to have this video up sooner, but COVID was running wild through my household, brother. All this info will be coming from IGN, BDE, Macho T, Up Up Down Down, Phoenix Nitro, and the 101. Starting off with entrances. Finally, double title entrances have arrived with WWE 2K games. That's right, double title entrances have been confirmed with Roman Reigns' entrance. And by the looks of this entrance, it would just be a generic double title entrance, not one that's specific to Roman Reigns. Now we just need faction entrances. Maybe 2024? Sticking with entrances, Lionel Jinx briefly mentioned that with advanced entrances, players will have complete freedom in this mode. You could have your superstar driving Shotzi's tank, switch over to the Undertaker's bike, and then you could be holding up a cell phone. No matter how silly it would look, WWE 2K wanted to give players complete freedom in this mode. So let's go make the craziest entrances we can think of. Getting into the gameplay is pretty much identical to WWE 2K22, but with a few extra refinements, and it appears that the game has a faster pace than WWE 2K22. We also got to look at the new fatigue system that will show your superstars start to slow down as the match goes on. As you can see from this footage, you have Roman Reigns hitting his spear at a normal speed. Then near the end, Roman's run is much slower than earlier in the match. I would also love to see them expand on this, such as your finishers doing less damage when fatigued and giving your opponent an additional reversal option during finishers. We also got to see the new optional pin system in action. One cool little touch with this pin system is that you will use the thumbstick to kick out of the pinfalls. And it also appears that certain wrestlers will have unique kickout animation. I'm really excited for this new pin system as it looks like it could really add some dramatics to these matches, and I'm all for that. If only we could get a second win system from these near fall kickouts. Getting into Universe mode, Lionel Jinx also confirmed that Universe mode will be running on the same engine as MyRise, so the designers will have the same tools, same animations, and hooks that MyRise had and use them in Universe mode. Lionel Jinx gave the example of giving players a list of actions you can select for different rivalries, such as attacking a rival before the match, after the match, or running interference. Lionel also went on to confirm that there will be a free mode in Universe mode that will allow you full control over everything in Universe mode, including the actions for you and your opponents in your rivalries. Lionel Jinx is also touting Universe mode as the sleeper mode in WWE 2K23. And you know what? I believe him. Although it's not creative story, these changes sound very promising. We just gotta hope that this is not as bare bones as MyGM was last year. Before we talk about the most anticipated mode in WWE 2K23, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up as it helps get my video out to others. I'm also on the road to my goal of 1,000 subscribers, so if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button as I'll greatly appreciate you helping my channel grow. Now let's get to the most anticipated mode, and that is Wargames. Starting off, the Survivor Series Wargame Arena is being included, with a caveat. When WWE 2K was deciding on getting Wargames in the game, they were looking at the different iterations of Wargames in NXT and picking between either having the cages in the crowd or on the entrance stage. WWE 2K liked how it looked with having the cages in the crowd and that it was the most current iteration of Wargames at the time, so they went with the cages in the crowd. Now, this was decided before WWE announced Wargames was coming to Survivor Series. WWE 2K made the decision to still include the Survivor Series Wargames Arena, even if it's not true to the actual layout. I'm honestly okay with this sacrifice if it gives us another Wargames Arena to play in. So we are getting 3 different arenas to play Wargames in, and when comparing it to when Elimination Chamber was added, we only got 1. So hats off to WWE 2K Games for pulling this one off. Now, we still have confirmation if we're going to be able to do other matches inside the 2 rings, or if these 2 rings are only available when selecting the Wargames match type. BDE also confirmed that each superstar will be able to bring 3 weapons into the Wargames match. So we could have anywhere from 12 to 18 weapons in this match, which is absolute chaos. Now, I see why we did not get 5v5 in this match. As I suspected in a previous video of mine, we will be able to take control of the superstar before they enter the cage to get weapons and bring them into the match. Lionel Jinx also confirmed in an Up Up Down Down stream that the intervals a superstar is brought into Wargames can be set from every 30 seconds all the way up to 240 seconds. Once all superstars have entered the cage, you will hear the ring announcer, who is Mike Rome, say that the match has officially begun, which is an awesome touch. In terms terms of the entrances for this match type, you will only see the entrance for the starting superstar for each team, then the match will start with your teammates already in their respective cages. One thing that was mentioned in Macho T's WWE 2K23 video, and that is that some entrances will be modified for Wargames, such as Roman's double title entrance will start with Roman with both titles, and then once he gets to ringside, he will only have one of the titles. They had to have him drop one of their titles just to get his entrance into Wargames. I'm sure some of you guys will be upset that you're not going to be able to see all the superstars' entrances in Wargames, or that some of the entrances have been modified to get them in Wargames, but honestly, I'm okay with that. We had to have compromises to get this match in the game, and the fact that we can play Wargames in WWE 2K23 is absolutely awesome! Getting to the character selection screen for Wargames, you'll be able to select which team gets the advantage in Wargames, which basically means which team has their superstar released from the cage first. You also have the option to set the advantage to random. For me, I'm just going to keep it at random. Now, getting into MyGM, Lionel did not get into too much details about MyGM, but we will see more match types and you will be able to compete against 4 other GMs. Man, this mode needs to have online play, even if it's just between you and your friends list. I'm excited to see the changes they made for MyGM this year, especially when last year was so basic, but they built a nice foundation. And ending the video off for Showcase mode, Lionel Jinx briefly teased that there would be Easter eggs in Showcase this year. And I really hope there's more than one Easter egg in Showcase, cause, well, 2K, you already ruined the surprise and showed us what that Easter egg was. So I hope you have more than just that one. But it is what it is. No one's gonna play Showcase mode. Well, I'm gonna play Showcase mode. I care about Showcase mode. What do you guys think about all these new hands-on impressions of WWE 2K23? I'm really excited to get my hands on this game, especially Showcase and Wargames. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. And until next time, see you later, guys.